Because we went in, I was like, are we able to go in and play mini golf? And we just did.
Oh, hi.
We had fun though, and then we got, I got us a quesadilla and garlic fries to share. And then Mel got the pretzel and the,
Him as well.
yeah.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. They're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
No, please.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Well, this defense for the Raiders, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Second down and 6 now.
19 tight. Here we go. 70s, Buffalo 18. Ready.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Norton.
It's a gain of 8.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
First down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
On the move past the 40. And finally down at the 32-yard line. 15 yards, first down Atlanta.
A gain of 15.
Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Ball on the 27. Here's a second down and 4.
Come on. Hawk 70. Mustang 19.
They're going to look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Cut 19. Cut 19. Warriors 70.
He'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give the rookie another one on this opening drive and a 1st down with it. A nice start, Charles, for the first-year passer. He's come out, made a few plays, nice plays to begin this contest.
He certainly has, and if he finishes off this drive with a touchdown pass, I vote we don't call him rookie anymore. We'll move him right to veteran and continue from there.
And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
18 Rattler. Red. He's Cougar 19. 18, 5 in. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Top 50, top 60.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. That's complete right around the 8. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. And a good sign for them right now to have their young quarterback looking confident on the opening drive.
Now, we haven't met a young quarterback, a veteran quarterback. It doesn't matter. We haven't met a quarterback yet that doesn't tell us he's confident about his abilities, right?
That's true.
But when you're young, it's really important to get off to a good start because it does build up that confidence. It allows him to play better as the game goes on.
Especially crucial here on the road.
Bronco 80. Dragon 60. 19 Lion. Panther 11. Panther 11. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. His pass caught at the 4th. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. Now to be 4th and short.
So the snap will come from the 3, but remember, they don't need the touchdown. They can get the 1st down if they get a yard, and the ball gets to the 2.
Broncos. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Check smash! Check smash! Ready!
He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
Here we go, check! 70 Lions!
Robinson, he is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play.
It looks like they quit hitting the snooze button on their alarm there. Finally a sign of life from this defense. They've been fairly passive on this opening drive. Now able to stand up on 1st and goal, and they sent that play backwards.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Ready, ready! 60 Eagles. 60. Buffalo 18. Cup 19. Cup 19. Go.
They'll set up a throw. And he's going to go down safe back at the 13-yard line. And that one really pushes him back. A loss of 9. And now it's 3rd and goal after the sack. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now, Falcon football. As they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal.
Mustang 19. Red. 70, 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Trap 60. Trap 60. 18 Pioneer. Warrior 70.
They'll look to throw here. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Bro, why are you killing the clock every single play, man? Come on.
Best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Gotta say, Charles, a little surprising to have a kick this short blocked. Usually that happens on the longer ones, but great job by the special teams to kind of sift through there and get a hand on it.
Yeah, you've seen a lot of football over time, partner, and you're right about it. Typically, the longer field goals start lower because they have so much more ground to cover to get to the post. And that's when you get a hand on it. These short ones, you're able to pop it up in the air pretty quickly. Normally, you get height. In this case, extra effort to block that one.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A quick throw, but incomplete.
Intended for Brock
That certainly
Bowers.
appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Okay, break.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Let's go now. Smash. Red. Blue 50. Green. Hut, hut.
Back to throw here. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
18 yards.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
First down.
13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving.
33-yard line.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Come on, set. 52. We're going to do it. Center. Hut, hut.
Throw left side complete. That's Thornton. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there.
A 6-yard pickup.
He'll go down as a gain of 6. And it's 2nd down. The Raiders at 7-2 here on the year. Their head coach, he's got them believing in themselves. They've won 7 of their last 9 games now.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And they'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That's good.
Well, that's one way and a good way to get things going offensively. 1 play in, and they're already on the move. The defense, they're hoping that's not a sign of things to come as this game unfolds.
Trouble, 38. Go red. Drill green. Hut.
They'll run for the first time with Ashton Genty. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Good yardage there on first down, exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1.
Set. Black 40.
Off the RPO, he completes it. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Ready.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. James Pierce in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
On the ready.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Ready. Fury. 45. White. Ready.
They'll set up to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
6. Mega. Yellow. 22. Blue striker. Set. Go.
Now back to throw. And he is caught. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
On first down, it's Genty. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. A good run, 8 yards there, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Some good strong running right there, some power and some explosiveness, just about got him into the end zone.
Ready.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Set. Fight. 90-50. Great. Hut.
He's going to try and take off with it. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Raiders take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Falcons, nothing.
On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Last time they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown. That field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick. Obviously the blocking to keep people out. So what you really want to do is get in there and get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys.
And that
is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Second and 10.
79 Broncos. Ready. Cowboys. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. It's caught inside the 25. It's a gain of 34.
Let's just call it as we just saw it right there, a breakdown defensively. It seems like no one went with the tight end, and no one really did. Had all sorts of space in the middle of the field. Yeah, everyone else was covered, but he was not. Big play results.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Mustang 19.
They'll look to throw again. That's complete right around the 8. And the Falcons are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Panther 11. Panther 11. Go.
Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts. As the first half is winding down. And the Falcons have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. They definitely don't want to give him a shot. Not at returning it, that's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bowers. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Thornton. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
45, right. Smash, red, 6, mega.
Back to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Set, claws red, yellow, 43. Drill green. Red, cycle. Yellow, go. Black shot. Ready?
They'll throw now on the final play. And he's got it. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
Yellow, 22. Blaster, 6. Ready.
Back to throw again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the giver. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized.
Okay.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready. 52 blue.
On play action, they'll throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
Eagle blue, red, 38, 6, mega.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here's the Raiders punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. We'll get this to about the 48.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Second Pirates, second Pirates. Here we go, here we go. Buffalo 18. 70 Rangers, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
He'll look to throw. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And Pitts is going to pick up a Falcons 1st down as he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Cougar 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Dragon 60.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. And they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Top 19, top 60, top 60.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the completion good for just 3.
It's
3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Mustang 19. Warrior 70. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 79 Bronco.
He'll drop to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 36.
And the Falcons 1st down.
Let's go
1st
now.
and 10 at the 36-yard
19
line.
Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Brings up 2nd.
This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Come on, come on. Hey, nice pressure on leading. Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Looking to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he slides to avoid the hit. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
1st and 10.
Haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a 1st-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there. No hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried to run through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
Cowboy 80.
They'll run this one right with Robinson. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Bijan Robinson, his 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons have moved out in front here in the final minute of the third quarter. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Raiders 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Caught that look from me there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
On the zone read again to Genty. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
A gain of 4 yards.
3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
48-yard line.
Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the fourth.
Set, ready. Plus, red, 38.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up in the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Needle, field, 60 red, ready.
They'll look to throw. They'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 37.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Black, 95.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere. And now an audible here into something else. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up the first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Well, why do you go out and spend a first-round pick on a defensive back? Plays like that. The rookie gets his first interception.
You have to have guys who can limit the other team's number of plays run and possessions. And no better way than an interception. And what a great way to break into the league.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. And comes out. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And a costly turnover there as the ball will be spotted first and goal at the 5-yard line.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he's into the clear. And he takes this one back into the